Hello and welcome to the main news on Kopala TV. To present it, my name is Natasha Mwenda. We take a look at stories making the headlines. Tense security situation on the Copper Belt affecting investor confidence. Hike in energy charges affects manufacturers. UPND accuses PF of funding violence in Chilubi. And Malawan president goes to the Supreme Court. Join me with details after this. And now the news in detail. Economist Mambo Hamaundu says the unstable security situation on the Copper Belt is scaring away potential investors. Mr. Hamaundu says no credible investor can plow in their capital in a nation that is not stable. Mr. Hamaundu says one of the yardsticks that investors use before injecting their money in a country is security. Blessings Malama gives us details in this report.
It is probably one of the most sophisticated cases that the Zambia Police Service on the Copper Belt is investigating. Police in the region have for weeks now been investigating the case where unknown criminals have gassed several households in some parts of the region. And police are still tight-lipped on the headways they have made so far in their investigations. Police, on their part, have admitted that they suspect those behind the terror activities on the Copper Belt to be using black magic in escaping the police dragnet. And delays in bringing to book the culprits behind these senseless criminal acts have sent shivers across the region and has caught the attention of economist Mambo Hamaundu. Mr. Hamaundu says the criminal activities have the potential to disturb investor confidence in the country. Mr. Hamaundu says prospective investors use a number of aggregates before investing in any particular country, adding that the security is among the most important yardsticks.
Well, I think it goes without saying that one of the key ingredients for confidence in terms of the perspective of an investor is security. You should be operating in an environment which is secure, which is serene. And if at any point you begin to feel a bit apprehensive, you begin to feel scared, you will hold back on your investment. So security becomes becomes extremely important. You need to ensure that there is genuinely an environment of security. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about risk gassing going on, so on and so forth.
Meanwhile, Copper Belt Police Commissioner Charity Katanga says police are yet to ascertain the exact chemicals that criminals are using to gas residents.
Yes, there have been concerns that for the purposes of avoiding jeopardizing this, I will issue a comprehensive, because the samples that we are taking not only from one, we have received it from other government agencies when the tests were done. That we need to wait for all of them so that the analysis can be done on all of them. Then I'm going to issue a statement in that regard.
On Tuesday, criminals gassed Lufonyama boarding school, leaving several pupils hospitalized. Blessings Malama, Kopala TV News in Kitwe.
Meanwhile, Copperbelt Province Permanent Secretary Bright Nundwe has warned people involved in the gassing of households that they would be arrested. Mr. Nundwe has regretted the gassing of Lufanyama boarding school, adding that security agencies in the region are on high alert and are determined to bring to book criminals behind the act.
These criminals are going to various schools to gas the young ones, particularly the young girls. To gas them, the girls are frustrated, the young boys are frustrated. There is no need to do such a thing. Zambia is known to be a very peaceful country, and we cannot have a section of these people behaving in such a manner. The police are very much alert. Anyone that will be found, I think such a one will face a grave punishment.
The Zambia Association of Manufacturers, ZAM, says the sector has greatly been affected by the new electricity tariffs and energy deficits. ZAM Vice President Chipego Zulu says the power hike has increased production costs for most manufacturers, adding that this has led manufacturers to increase the prices of essential commodities. Ms. Zulu has since urged government to be transparent in its dealings with stakeholders before making decisions that have the potential to affect players in the key sectors.
So the manufacturing sector is obviously going through quite a difficult time, now very similar to a majority of the people in Zambia at the moment. And there are a number of factors that have contributed to that. I think starting with our conversations around electricity tariffs, to start off with, as well as the energy deficit, having a negative impact on productivity and also just generally the cost of production. So we have seen an increase in the cost of production because of the higher tariffs, and also because we do not get an adequate supply of energy to our manufacturing plants, which has an impact on our machinery as well as our ability to produce.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Joe Malanji says the Africa Continental Free Trade presents a higher chance of success when Africa resolves peace and security issues affecting certain parts of the continent. Mr. Malanji said this in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, at the 33rd African Union Heads of State and Government Summit, where he is representing President Edgar Lungu.
We cannot have cross-border trade if there is no security. Look at the common infrastructure that Zambia is coming up with between Zambia and Botswana. That is because both countries have got peace prevailing. So we come here to make sure that we see to it that we work with other member states in the implementation of this program of silencing the guns, to make sure that we create an avenue through which we are going to have the agenda that we have for 2030. This is something that has got grounding in our 7th National Development Plan.
In case you've just tuned in, you are watching the main news on Kopala TV. We break off for the first set of our commercials. We'll be right back.
Samaria Limited is a versatile company dedicated to meeting every need any of our customers may have. With us, you're guaranteed to have a pleasant and easy shopping experience with the best returns for your money's worth. We guarantee the best customer service in addition to the finest quality beverages at affordable prices. We have all your hardware requirements, from roofing sheets, wiring, piping, and much more. At Samaria Limited, we believe in good workmanship. Working well with one another is what gets our job done. Stationery is an essential. Whether it's a pencil for your personal drawings and designs, or a roll of paper for the company printer, we've got you covered. We stock various brands simply for your preference. We have an Airtel booth within our premises with airtime ready and available for all customers. We also offer Airtel Money services for easy money transactions and efficient clerks to attend to you, ensuring a fast and smooth procedure. If you're in need of any electronics, our store should be your go-to, with appliances ranging from household specifics to industrial commodities such as generators and inverters. If you need it, we have it. Our wholesale store stocks the best quality in food and other products, including cleaning necessities. And above all, Our affordable prices ensure that you know how much we value you. You can find Samaria Limited along President Avenue North, opposite Zambia Railways in Ndola, or call us on 0212-613-336 or 0212-619-992. Samaria Limited, your one-stop center for all you need.
Looking for an opportunity to grow your business? Well, Kopala TV has good news for all small-scale businesses. You can now advertise on Kopala TV's Makwebo. Bonseba na mayo na bashtata. Iseni mulangishe amakwebo yenu pamutengo uachepa nga 100 kwacha. Yes, you heard right. For as low as 100 kwacha, your business will get its peak. Whatever the business, we will advertise. All you need to do is send a text of what your business offers, indicating the name, location, and contact details to the number below. Payment for the advertising spot can be made through MTN mobile money on the number down below. Makwebo, make your business known.
Opposition United Party for National Development President Hakainde Hichilema has opposed the decision by the Electoral Commission of Zambia (ECZ) to print ballot papers for the 2021 general elections in Dubai. The UPND leader said this at a media briefing in Lusaka. Lovely Kayombo has details in this report.
UPND leader Hakainde Hichilema has opposed the decision by the ECZ to print ballot papers in Dubai. And Mr. Hichilema said it is regrettable that the ECZ has opted not to sponsor observers for the printing of ballot papers in Dubai. Speaking at the media briefing in Osaka, Mr. Hichilema said the move would disadvantage electoral players and is a recipe for anarchy. He said the ECZ decision will send the wrong signal to citizens and who have no confidence in the electoral system of the country.
And we want to see it by the way ECZ is managing themselves. Are they consulting? The answer is no. We have written letters as UPND, as Opposition Alliance, and they respond to the Opposition Alliance letters to say, we are busy, we can't meet you, we don't know when we can meet you. They are preparing to deliver a flawed election. That's wrong. That's a message. They are preparing to deliver a flawed election. Won't allow it now. Won't allow it. Zambians have suffered enough. It's our right to know, to participate as it has been in the past, where ballot papers are printed. Why print in Dubai? South Africa is cheaper. It's near. If you're saying there's no money, we can even go to a nearer place because our people can catch buses paid for by the state. Hear me right. I disagree. I've seen some civil society saying, no, there will be two options. If the ECZ has no money, political parties must foot the bill. Foot which bill? That is public money.
And Mr. Hichilema said it is sad that President Edgar Lungu has been meeting chiefs at State House with a view to coerce them to support the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 10 of 2019. He said chiefs should not accept such maneuvers, adding that the UPND is willing to dialogue over Bill 10 with government.
Our lawyers, because we've called for dialogue several times as UPND, with Mr. Lungu and his team, with PF, a genuine dialogue, with the church involved. We've called for dialogue. And they don't want to come to coercing chiefs. As we have read, Mr. Lungu has been calling paramount chiefs in State House between 26th and 30th of January, asking them to coerce their fellow chiefs and headmen to support Bill 10. It will not be acceptable. Come to the table, negotiate with us. We are willing to sit down with you so that we can have the church helping us, other stakeholders, so we have an inclusive process, one. Two, we have a consultative process. Constitution making is for the people. It's not for UPND and PF MPs in Parliament. Those parliamentarians are supposed to only endorse, legalize what the Zambians want. So I'm saying to the chiefs, my chiefs, you are my chiefs as well. Paramount chiefs, senior chiefs, ordinary chiefs, and the headmen, including myself, who is a senior headman in the Wemo.
Reporting in Osaka, I'm Lovely Kayombo.
The Lusaka Magistrate Court has adjourned to March 5th, 2020, the case in which NDC leader Chishimba Kambwili has been dragged to court for forgery. Politician Chidufya Tayali has taken Kambwili to court to answer allegations of forgery at his firm Mwamona Engineering firm, and all three lawyers representing Kambwili in this matter have ceased representing him. The lawyers are Christopher Mundia, Keith Mwemba and Gilbert Piri. When the matter came up for hearing this morning before Magistrate David Simusamba, the lawyers said they were withdrawing from representing the NDC leader due to circumstances surrounding the case. In this matter, Kambwili has been put on his defense of three allegations, namely forgery, alteration, and giving false information to a public officer. Magistrate Simusamba has since given Kambwili 30 days to look for new lawyers. The Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit, DMMU, has flagged off the distribution of relief food to Lumezi district in Eastern Province. Diana Kopala gives us details.
Flash floods have continued causing havoc in some parts of the country. The floods have damaged both public and private infrastructure, thereby leaving several people homeless. The Eastern Province and Lumezi district in particular have not been spared by this flooding. Experts have attributed the latest flooding that the country is facing to the effects of climate change. Floods have left several families stranded in Lumezi district, where 75 families who were trapped in the hills have been since evacuated.
Few updates on the rainfall pattern, the aid warning, so that the communities are told flooding, what type of rains that will come. In the Ministry of Transport and Communication, Meteorological Department will continue to update
The Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit has swiftly moved into Lumezi district, where the unit has distributed 2,400 bags of midday meal and other foodstuff to all the 115 affected families. Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit National Coordinator Chandakawe has since directed the provincial administration in the Eastern Province to quicken the distribution of relief food in the province.
Another truck containing 2,400 is coming. This is to service the people in Lumezi. The 115 households, they need to be given this midday meal. Symbolically, I'm handing over to you these bags of midday meal, for the people of Lumezi and Zimbabwe and
Mr. Chanda has since given authority to the provincial administration to ensure that midday meal is distributed within 24 hours. Diana Kopala, Kopala TV News, Eastern Province.
You are still watching the main news on Kopala TV. Join us after this.
Samaria Limited is a versatile company dedicated to meeting every need any of our customers may have. With us, you're guaranteed to have a pleasant and easy shopping experience with the best returns for your money's worth. We guarantee the best customer service in addition to the finest quality beverages at affordable prices. We have all your hardware requirements, from roofing sheets, wiring, piping, and much more. At Samaria Limited, we believe in good workmanship.
Working well with one another is what gets our job done.
Stationery is an essential. Whether it's a pencil for your personal drawings and designs, or a roll of paper for the company printer, we've got you covered. We stock various brands simply for your preference. We have an Airtel booth within our premises with airtime ready and available for all customers. We also offer Airtel Money services for easy money transactions and efficient clerks to attend to you, ensuring a fast and smooth procedure. If you're in need of any electronics, our store should be your go-to, with appliances ranging from household specifics to industrial commodities such as generators and inverters. If you need it, we have it. Our wholesale store stocks the best quality in food and other products, including cleaning necessities. And above all, our affordable prices ensure that you know how much we value you. You can find Samaria Limited along President Avenue North, opposite Zambia Railways in Dola, or call us on 0212 613 336 or 0212 619 992. Samaria Limited, your one-stop center for all you need.
Looking for an opportunity to grow your business? Well, Kopala TV has good news for all small-scale businesses. You can now advertise on Kopala TV's Makwebo. Bonseba na mayo na bashtata. Iseni mulangishe amakwebo yenu pamutengo uachepa nga 100 kwacha. Yes, you heard right. For as low as 100 kwacha, your business will get its peak. Whatever the business, we will advertise. All you need to do is send a text of what your business offers, indicating the name, location, and contact details to the number below. Payment for the advertising spot can be made through MTN mobile money on the number down below. Makwebo, make your business known.
Welcome back and thank you for still staying with us. And now for the rest of the news. A former diplomat, Dorothy Nachilongo, has held the Constitutional Court in Malawi for nullifying the election results of that country's controversial 2019 presidential election. Ambassador Nachilongo, who served in Namibia and Ethiopia for over 13 years, says the Malawian judiciary has spoken for the people. Ms. Nachilongo has further urged the judiciary in that country to maintain professionalism, saying it was now the envy of many African countries.
The Malawian judiciary has shown the world that in Africa there are still men and women that can stand tall against corruption and theft. This is a lesson to Africa. This is a lesson to most countries that we should stand by the rules of the game. Winning an election fraudulently doesn't give respect to the presidency. Malawi has become the first team leader in raising the bar and setting the standards in the defense of democracy.
To foreign news now. Malawian President Peter Mutharika has opted to appeal the Constitutional Court's decision to annul the results of the 2019 presidential elections. The court ruling was made by 5 of the country's top judges on Monday. We monitored Africa News for this report.
The outgoing president of Malawi, Peter Mutharika, strongly disagrees with the decision of the Constitutional Court. He decided to appeal Monday against the annulment of his victory in the 2019 presidential election by the court, which ruled that it was fraudulent. His spokesman confirmed Wednesday that the outgoing president's appeal would be lodged with the relevant authorities. After 6 months of hearings that have kept Malawi in suspense, 5 Constitutional Court judges said on Monday that Mutharika was not duly elected in the May 2019 presidential race. The court ordered a new presidential election be held within 150 days. Mutharika's spokesman said on Wednesday that the court's decision is an attack on the foundations of democracy in the country. The Constitutional Court's annulment, however, was hailed on Tuesday as a victory for democracy in Africa by the leader of the main opposition Malawi Congress Party, Lazarus Chakwera.
And finally, in foreign news, U.S. President Donald Trump has been acquitted of his impeachment charges by the United States Senate. President Trump had been charged with abuse of power and contempt of Congress, of which the Senate found him not guilty. BBC has details.
Senators, how say you? Is the respondent, Donald John Trump, guilty or not guilty?
A process that started last September came to an end today, with senators voting one by one on the 2 articles of impeachment.
Mr. Alexander, not guilty. Ms. Baldwin. Ms. Baldwin, guilty.
And then the verdict.
It is, therefore, ordered and adjudged that the said Donald John Trump be, and he is hereby, acquitted of the charges in said articles.
And on that note, we come to the end of the news bulletin. But before we leave, we take a recap of stories that made headlines once more. Tense security situation on the Copper Belt affecting investor confidence. Hike in energy charges affects manufacturers. UPND accuses PF of fanning violence in Chilubi, and Malawan president goes to the Supreme Court. On behalf of the entire production crew, my name is Natasha Mwinga. Stay blessed.